Right. Welcome, welcome. Beautiful. Peace. Hi, Cynthia from Ohio Lake Erie. Yes. Greetings from Sweden. Hello. I'm not sure by your email there what to call you. You beautiful being from Sweden. Nolitha from South Africa. Amazing. All right. So let's go. Let's start the recording. Welcome, everyone. So wonderful to be here with you. Hi, Philip from the Bay Area. Love to be here with all of you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Marianne. Okay, welcome everyone to our gathering here to experience a high frequency sanctuary of live intuitive guidance and heart coherence, heart and soul unity coherence. I'm Kristen Bielecki, and I am known as an awakening soul embodiment guide because I support people in knowing themselves and aligning with their heart and soul through their awakening experience. So, again, thank you for being here. Hi, George in Toledo, Ohio. Ooh, another Ohio. So, I hope you all have been well through this weather. Today, we're going to, I want to share the flow of how we're going to move through our experience today. So those of you who know me in these gatherings, we always start with a nice presencing, grounding, clearing meditation to create coherence in the field. And then after that, we're going to uh, open it up to you. If you have questions and need some guidance on your path, and to create that clarity within that you may be seeking at this time, especially in these powerfully changing times. And also from there, I'll lead a nice heart and soul coherence meditation, a short one. And then after that, I'm going to share about the guiding light sanctuary. The Guiding Light Sanctuary that starts February 6th. That's going to be a powerful group experience. So, with that, let's take a moment to become present and grounded and clear in our space. So taking a moment and taking a deep breath into your body, inviting yourself here to this moment, inviting yourself to your body, to your breath. As you're inhaling, saying hello to yourself. As you're exhaling, exhale out any of the tensions of the day or the week. Inhaling, welcoming yourself to this moment. Exhaling, just presencing, noticing what's in your body and giving yourself some more space. Giving yourself some more space. Inhaling again to the center of your body. Exhaling to be here and now, feeling your feet, feeling your hands, feeling your body. We're going to invite and tell any and all cords that we have with anybody else, anything, any beings, any interactions, any thoughts, any emotions that we no longer need to hold on to leave our body, our energy body, and go to source. We no longer need to carry any other energy that is not ours in the highest aligned light and good of ourself. Beautiful. Taking some breaths in and expanding your awareness of your body again, letting yourself become aware of your whole space, above you, below you, in front of you, behind you, and expanding with your breath through your energy body, giving yourself more space within your body and around your body. And then inviting a golden white light around the outer edge of your energy body, all the way around you. And through that light, you welcome yourself home to your body. From anywhere you may have left it, with anybody, any place, anything, any thought, any interaction. Just pure energy coming through that golden white light, just filling yourself up. Saying hello to your soul, to your wisdom, to your truth, to your center. Knowing yourself here and now. Welcoming the remembrance of wholeness, love, completeness, balance, and peace within. Again, feeling your feet and your hands, and just welcoming yourself to center into the center of your body, into the center of your heart. A beautiful golden light flowing, opening in the center of your heart, inviting it to expand through your whole heart, behind you, in front of you, above it, below it, and all around. Maybe if you wish to, placing one hand on your heart or both hands, saying hello to the pure heart, to the pure heart of your soul within, to the pure heart of your being. And inviting this light of the heart to flow upward through the neck, through the head, and up towards the outer edge of your energy body. And then this light of your heart flowing down through your solar plex, your sacrum, down into the outer edge of your energy body below you. And breathing here, centered within your heart, centered within your light. And if you have any intentions, any energies, frequencies that you would like to transform, be clear on, and or embody throughout this experience, speaking them through your heart. As we invite a golden light in the center of our circle that all these intentions can go into to be received in the highest good of all of our souls here, welcoming all of our souls and hearts that are here present now and on the replay to come into coherence with our sharing, our listening, our receiving, our being in the highest good. Placing a gold and white light around the whole circle, harmonizing in resonance all of our consciousness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. So being here in this space together, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for choosing to be in this space together. Thank you for aligning. This opening meditation feels really beautiful and grounding and shifting, because I know that Whew, for some, this past week was quite intense. Starting at the new moon, there's a lot of energy moving through the field, a lot of emotions up, and a lot of things happening out in the world. And it can really, rile up our nerve system and our energy and create maybe a sense of what's going on, what's happening within me, what's happening out in the world? Am I aligned? Is everything, okay even? And I'm here in this space to invite you to, yes, give yourself permission to settle in and be at peace, be at peace in these moments that we get together today so that frequency can carry on through the rest of your day and the rest of your experience. Today's a reminder. Today's a reminder. These moments together here is a reminder to remember your breath, remember your heart, remember your truth, and that our inner experience is the most important experience that we can have in our bodies, and especially on this planet right now, maintaining our frequency, our thoughts, while we're even going through our own changes and challenges and, emotions and thoughts that are arising that may feel uncomfortable. And knowing that's part of the change. We're all going through change. Everything on this planet and beyond is going through a massive shift right now. And so let's see, that's why I created the sanctuary and want to create this space for us all to come together to have a place to anchor into and remember, remember who we are. So I want to open it up to you because this is what I love doing. I love seeing people having their clarity and connection to themselves and moving forward with more lightness in heart and body and mind and soul and coherence for stability and anchoring and connection. So if you have a question that you would like to receive guidance on, my suggestions for doing that is putting it in chat, writing it in chat, and I can answer your questions, either whether you're on YouTube or Zoom. And if there is someone who comes on live, I'm asking to be precise. What's your question? Let's not go into backstory or whatever, just like let's be clear today. Let's remember that we're coming in for clarity. So let's let our words be clear, our question be clear, and then I will answer them. And we may not have a lot of back and forth, just let's have some precise guidance today. So if there's a lot of people that want to come in, we can make sure that people get tended to. So if you have a question, you want guidance, it doesn't have to be a question. It can just be something that you're experiencing. You're like, wow, this is what I'm experiencing. Because this is also a place, if you wish to celebrate something. I'm noticing this, or this is a change that happened for me. You can put it right into chat and share. So, and this is a place where it's an opportunity to ask questions. And this isn't about too many comments about things. So if you have a question, please, I'm open to experience what you want to bring in. Let's see here. George, yeah, thanks and love from Texas. Hi, thank you. And Cynthia, Meridian, yes, we just entered Aries and Neptune, 000 point. Ooh, that's strong. Tell me more about that. You can write that in chat. I'm curious. Monica, I have issues with self-doubt. Let's see, lack of self-confidence or fear of the new, okay, or lack of experience. I want to be a healer, but I'm very avoidant and self-sabotaging. Yes, Monica. Okay. Thank you for this. And just also welcoming for all of you that may feel some of those same things. This can be relevant for you too. Okay. So self-doubt is massive. Self-doubt is massive. And believe me, I went through it myself for many years before I chose to just, go for it to the best of my ability at the time. And is it lack of self-confidence or fear of the new or lack of experience? So, and some clarity around I want to be a healer. So, is that a want because why? Why do you want this? Is it something that you're feeling a calling from within? Or is it something you think you should be because of the awakening and things that are happening on the planet right now? Or is it a desire because you see other people doing it? Where's the I want to be a healer coming from? That's a Yes, a calling. Great. Thank you. So then, if it's a calling, let's shift from I want to be a healer to I am a healer. If that calling is coming from within you and it's strong, so anyone here that you feel a calling and you're feeling self-doubt or you're feeling I don't know how or whatever, just claim it. Know it, because there's a calling from within that your heart is speaking. So, and working with energies already. Okay, great, Monica. Well, then let's start here. First, claim it and let that energy build. Okay. So let that energy build and open up. So, as far as a lack of self confidence or fear of the new or lack of experience, it could be, it's what I'm sensing in you is honestly a place where there has been a lot of times in life where you've given your power away. So it's really, I'm seeing it in your sacral area. So it's really a sacral power thing too. Of am I one, which I love what George wrote, I am worthy of self-love, because that's exactly what I'm seeing with you, Monica, is can I love myself enough to focus and give myself and bring my power back from where I have left it, where I've given it away, so that I can fill my own cup up and start to focus on the life that I want to live. And if you want to be, and this can be for anybody here, where is that, landing for any of you here? So the self-doubt, all of us, doubt is natural. Doubt is a program and it can be natural. So when we're in the self-doubt, what we can do is face the doubt. I hear you doubt. I see you doubt. Instead of seeing it as something that creates resistance, sit next to doubt. Be with doubt. Connect with doubt. Doubt, what are you showing me? What am I holding? So a lot of times we go into this idea of I've got to heal doubt. Or fear or whatever. Let fear and those doubts and those things come up as an opportunity to learn about yourself. Talk to doubt, talk to fear, talk to self-confidence. Ask, where are you within me? Where are you not within me? What's happening here? See them as opportunities to explore your thoughts about yourself, your experiences in life, and see where you can bring in healing. See where you can call your power back from those experiences. So, Monica, that's my guidance for you to start, is first to claim it. Yes, and choose to show up as love, George. Absolutely. And then go, what's my next step? Because a lot of times we look at the big picture. This is what I want to see my life as, right? And we see the bigger picture, and that's great. We can feel the energy of it. But each day, what step are you taking? Each day, what step are you taking? And a lot of times the first step may be doing some of that inner work around it. That's the first step, Monica, is do some inner work around the self-doubt. Make self-doubt and those things a friend of yours. The sabotage, talk to the sabotage. Say, wow, done a lot of that. And this can be for anyone here, is there a specific thing that you're working with? Wow, we've done a lot of sabotage. Okay. Let's accept that I've done that. Let's acknowledge it, accept it, see where I'm holding it in my body. And then, can I do it anyways? Can I make a step today towards what I want to do with you alongside me. We're going to do this together. Self-doubt, sabotage, all of it. We're going to do the best that we can today with what's been in our past, to be present with what's calling me, claim it, feel it, and then start moving with it. It's a whole package. And then over time, the more you practice, you'll start to notice and be aware and shift from how you're choosing to behave with yourself. It's just the everyday practice, everyday steps. So I hope that's helpful, Monica. Yeah, great. Yes. Okay. Right. Whitney, what do you see for me in the new year? I feel I have been holding steady in my frequency while my husband has been experiencing fear with what's going on in the world. I'm still moving forward, okay, with having another baby, natural fertility treatment. Okay, great. So, yeah, that's a big question. What do I see for you in the new year? The first thing that it's showing me is grounding and anchoring, continuing to just stay grounded, stay anchored, and really be present with the present moment of yourself and your current family. And what it's showing me is to kind of let go, like every day. This can be for all of us here too. Notice where you're holding stress around what other people are doing, right? As you're holding steady in your frequency, that's awesome. And go, can I tune in every day and listen? And I'm hearing your higher self just say, every day is a moment, every day, fine tune how you're listening to yourself, to your body, to the energies around you. And the more that you do that, you'll cultivate a stronger connection with not only yourself, but your family and your path and what's here to come in, and welcoming. And if it's possible, if a new soul is welcome to come in, it'll come into that space, because that's only the space a new soul, that's what it's showing me, will come into. And it's not going to come into a space where there's still incompatibility and frequency within the family structure that already exists. So and it's not about striving to make that soul come in. It's about striving to make yourself more centered, grounded, and whole within your deep listening of yourself and your body, and how to show up for yourself and how to show up for the dynamics that are at play right now for more coherence and cohesion and communication and connection. So this new year's all about deep listening, deep listening, deep listening, grounding into the body, and allowing that opening of what's true within you to have a place to be expressed, while staying in coherence with your current dynamics. Yes. So that's what's coming through. Yes. Let's see. Thank you, everyone, for being present and receiving. Nalitha, the energy is there. The release from the outcome is done. However, it's taking way too long to manifest in real life. When I read, I should be able to have it on reality. What's holding it from manifesting? Great. So, yeah. So this is a big one. The whole manifesting thing. Thank you for bringing this in. The idea of I should have it, it should be happening because I'm doing this or that, is really out of alignment with manifesting. So if you're holding those thoughts, in those energies around manifesting, then there's some cleanup needed in the field. Because what I'm seeing in your system too is a nerve system contraction around the things that you actually want to experience and create in your life and in this world. And so the first step is to, one, be really clear and also let it go. If we're holding on and thinking we don't have it and it should be here, then we're creating a lot of static and a lot of tension in the field around it, because we've made it such a, because what I'm seeing is, and I've done this too before, and I had to shift this myself, is because we see it as a very specific structure. We want it like this. It should be like this. It should be happening. And that is not within the laws of how magnetism and attraction work. If you really want to have something, one, we have to be open to how it's going to show up for us, right? How it's going to show up for us. Because a lot of times, if we get stuck in the structure and the shoulds, and I should be able to have it, and I'm doing all this work around it, then a lot of times we don't even see it in the world around us. We don't even see the opportunities that are presenting. And that's what I'm hearing. Like, there's so much, you're holding it like a cage around you of not having, of lack too. So what can you do to shift it and shift your mindset and your posture, your body, your behaviors, your way of being, that it's already present, it's already here. You already have it within you. And then also the other key thing that's really huge, and it's something I love to work on with people too, is what you're desiring, what you're pushing for to manifest. Is it actually aligned with who you are as a soul in this life? Because a lot of times we keep pushing for something, we keep wanting to manifest something that maybe isn't even a part of our thing. So what I'm hearing first is you to sit down and look at it, write it down. You've probably done this, but write it down completely, let it go, and then say, wow, where is my desire coming from? Where is my desire coming from? Is it coming from a wound? Is it coming from a lack? Is it coming from a place of this whole should thing, right? That is where to start, to go dispel all of that. Dispel all of that. Because when we hold on so tightly to those things, we're contracting rather than creating magnetism. So first, how aligned is it? Where is it coming from? Where's the desire coming from? Work through the shoulds and be able to have it, ideas, and then sit with, how am I actually interacting with it? This desire, this want, whatever, where I'm actually creating the frequency and the magnetism in my own thoughts, my own life, my own experience, as it is already real in my experience. So there's all these levels and layers to play with, and to regulate the nerve system around it. Because if it's something you're constantly thinking about, if it's something you're constantly having to, have that riled up emotions around, then there's no space for it. So a lot of times we have to let go of control. We have to let go of control. That's what I'm hearing for you. Let go of control. Breathe. Breathe around it. Give it space. Give it love, not a should. So I hope that's helpful. Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm gonna check YouTube real quick. Yeah. Okay, why isn't this? Sorry, I'm trying to look on YouTube and it's doing weird things. All right, so Yeah, luminous comments. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I'm not sure what was before that. I'm gonna have to switch channels here real quick. So I'll get to you. So I'm gonna go here. Adela, what to do when there is injustice and no one is treated and one is treated unfairly in this world. I was wrongly kicked out from an online exam because of a technical problem with my computer. I studied it and put a lot of effort into this exam. I was given the chance to sit again in the exam, but I am confused and don't know if I want to do it. It's like I'm not playing by my rules and don't have choice. Maybe I want to rebel against unethical rules. I know that one. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Being a rebel at heart myself, I totally know that. Well, this is an opportunity. What I'm hearing, Adela, is was it something that was unfair or was it just something that happened? So, this is an opportunity to choose perspective and say, what's more important to me? Is it more important to me of what happens through going through this exam and passing the exam, or focusing on this perspective of what happened as being treated unfairly and then rebelling because of that? And then also going a little deeper, how much am I holding? What I'm hearing in your own system is how much are you holding the idea of unfair around life, around experiences? How much are you holding the perspective of just unfair? And so, what I'm hearing your system going is tune into your heart, not the thoughts around it, right? The frustration around it. Say, yeah, acknowledge the frustration and then tune into your heart. What matters most to me? Is what matters most to me what can happen through me passing this exam and moving on, or holding this idea? What matters most to me? Yeah. Yeah, I felt that. It was a shift, huh? Deep breath in of like, oh yeah, where am I holding my focus? And yeah, and that's what is being called of all of us right now. Seeing, experiencing the things that are happening in life and going, what perspective is going to be the most optimal for me, and the frequency that I want to carry and the outcome I do want to have. Yes, maybe there are some rules out there in the world that definitely don't align with the way we want to see things or the way we want things to go. Yeah, that's always going to probably be there, right? But what's most important? Oh, to really be within in our bodies, our hearts, and our minds, and our souls, and tune into the alignment of how to move with that. So, yeah, take a deep breath into that and maybe explore unfair for a little bit and see what comes up. Yeah. Ah, Whitney, beautiful. Thank you so much, Kristen. You're welcome, Whitney. George, yes. We choose to allow for ourselves and equally for others. Yes. Have compassion for self and forgive yourself. Beautiful. Yeah. No, Lisa, wow. Thank you so much for reading me. Let go and breathe around. It's really helpful. You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, Adela, thank you very much, Kristen. You're so welcome. All right. So Mary, I'm not able to connect with clarity to my guides. What do I need to know to make the connection? Yes. So this is a blanket question that everyone can answer for themselves to start with is, how are you perceiving that you are to receive clarity from your guides? Sometimes that's the first question we have to ask. Are you thinking that you should see them, that you should hear them, that you should feel them, that it just comes through, right? So are there any ideas about how you should actually be receiving that clarity? A lot of times our perspective and our idea of that may be different than how we're actually being supported by our guides, how we actually receive our guides. So, what I'm hearing right now, Mary, is that I'm not sure about your dreams. I'm curious about your dreams because I hear that a lot happens in your dreams. Symbolically, that shows you specific things. And that's how they are able to reach you at this moment, is in dreams. So, are you aware of your dreams? Do you remember your dreams? Do you notice what happens in your dreams? Uh, and then the other piece is, and this is the same with the manifesting, is release the striving to have clarity with your guides. Because a lot of times when we're holding it, again, it's creating tension, or we think that, so it's going, so what I'm hearing for you specifically is, how much do you sit in quiet? Yeah, Mary, no memory of my dreams for years. Yeah, so there's that block because I could see it distance. Yeah. So, what I'm hearing to start with first, Mary, is to sit in quietness. To sit in quietness. How often do you choose to sit in stillness? And how often do you just connect and breathe with your body and your space? How much is your mind in motion? And meditation isn't always about just, quieting the mind. But I see for you that it would be really helpful to get into the body. Get into your body. Get into your body. How much are you out of your body? And your guides are around you, but I feel more of your guides wanting to support the rootedness in your body, so that you can have that openness to receive without the thoughts looping and moving. So the first step is to take more time to sit with yourself, acknowledge what you're feeling, because there's a lot of guidance there. What I'm hearing is you're already receiving a lot of guidance, but with the mind going and not shifting into slowing down and tuning into the body and letting yourself really acknowledge your feelings and your thoughts and the sensations that you're having in your body. It's almost like it's a separate thing. You've created a separate thing. There's my guides and my spirituality, and then there's my body, and then there's this lack of space in between for those two to connect. Well, then, okay, that leads to a different problem. My environment is energetically contaminated, and other people may feel this as well. If your environments with other people, workspaces, maybe family members, or different things where there's a sense of that. Well, instead of focusing on the contamination, how are you holding your own field? If you're constantly upholding the contamination by like, oh, there's contamination, there's contamination, there's contamination, how are you choosing to hold your own frequency and your own field and do your best to create a space that is your space? Because it's not about the contamination. It's about your choice of how you're interacting with it, if that makes sense. And it's challenging, I get that, and through connecting with yourself and your experience and grounding in, you will create a frequency around your own space where, even though there's that in the field, you have your own space. And this goes for all of us. And it's a practice, and it's a choice. It's a powerful practice, and it's a powerful choice to make, to go, how am I holding? And this is like key for what's happening on this planet right now, right? How am I holding my own space, my own frequency, regardless of what's happening around me and what's happening in the world or these people? So going, what space am I choosing to create, and what am I inviting by that into the space to have a buffer from that energy? What buffer am I creating? How am I doing that? So one of the things I like to do is mirrors. Any of you can use this. You get into your space, we do the opening meditation like we did. We clear our cords, we call ourselves, we expand into our energy body, we get centered, we get into our heart or whatever part of your system feels aligned that can really anchor in. You put mirrors up. You put mirrors facing your body, a circle of mirrors facing your body. So only your energy, right? Only your energy is contained there. Put a white flame around that, all around you. And then outward, you face mirrors. Outward. So that whatever's in the space is reflecting off. And you practice that. You just call that in and you practice that. And then your space can be as wide as it wants to be. It can be this close to you with your first, layer of that golden white light around your field and then mirrors facing in, or you can be way out, however you want to create your space. So this is also about mindset. Everyone, it's about our mindset, where we're holding our thoughts, where we're holding our frequency. And we're not always going to be perfect. This isn't about perfection, always being in alignment. And this is about practice. It's about choice and practice. Choice and practice, commitment to your choices and your practices that support you, and not put what's outside of you as a cause and effect of how you're choosing to be. Let's be responsible. Let's be accountable for our choices. Okay? So, Manon, yeah, I have the same issue. My dreams are strange and don't make sense and are short and feel random. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not, and so not everyone's going to have the same experience with dreams, but I just feel that a lot of times what's really fascinating about the brain and sleep. And when we sleep, our brain is actually processing, like there's a lot of processing of the day's events going on, right? There's a lot of processing of that. And then it can also it also can go into our dreams. So good sleep, making sure that we are consistently going to bed, hopefully at the same time every night, waking up, no matter what time you go to bed at night, just see if you can do it at the same time. Doesn't matter if it's 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock. If you do it regularly, right? So that the system goes, there's a rhythm. Nature is rhythm. Nature is cyclical. Nature loves consistency, right? We like consistency. And right now, when things aren't very consistent around us and within us, what do you have control of to be consistent? What do you have control of to be consistent with yourself? And so when we go through that, process with our brains and our dream and our process, then our experiences can be processed more healthily in our sleep. And how are we setting up our sleep space? Are you turning your phone off an hour? Are you sleeping with your phone in your room? Don't. Unless you need an alarm, you put it on airport, it's done, it's across the room, whatever. Yeah. That's what I do. My phone is not in my room. The only time my phone is in my room if I have to wake up to an alarm clock, and most of the time I don't, because I wake up when the sun comes up. So what are you doing to support your system right now? What are you doing to support yourself? So what I am going to need to do, my friends, I need to go on to YouTube, because for some reason the other channel that I was on YouTube is not working for me to see the chat, so that, because I appreciate all of you that are on chat in Zoom on YouTube. So yeah, okay, so Luminous, now I see your comment. Hello, why can't I connect with my little sister? I don't know what I am doing wrong. Oh, yeah, so so what I'm seeing for you is there's some reasons that we're holding. One, again, this is like the same with the magnetism thing of the desire and the want to. And I'm seeing this energy in the center of your body that's really holding a lot of energy around the experience. So one is to really get in touch with what you're holding. what you're holding around that experience with her, your thoughts and views about her, your thoughts and views about yourself with her, and looking at the perspectives from which you are coming from. And see if there's, and what I'm seeing is to any of the old emotions, thoughts, and feelings that you're having around yourself in relationship to her or her in relationship to you, is some of them are true, some of them are false. And so sit with those and really look at what's true and what's false so that you can have a clearer field and the energy that you're coming from when you're wanting to connect with her. Does that make sense? So that your energy can be more clear. Because a lot of times when we're holding all of this energy and we go to communicate with somebody, guess what frequency we're holding in the field? We're holding all that energy. And guess what gets conveyed, even subconsciously, is all that energy. So really get clear on what that looks like. And for anybody here in in relationships, that's really key. What are our perspectives? What are we holding around the people that we're interacting with, and why? And the desire to have the connection. What's clear there? What's unclear there? So just have a little sit down with yourself and explore. So, and just also maybe do a little clearing of the stuff that you've been holding around yourself in relationship to her, or vice versa. Yeah. Yeah. And Cynthia, relationships are either evolving or dissolving, no in between anymore. And that's very true. Very true. Yeah, that is happening. And organic versus inorganic. Cynthia, yeah, absolutely. This is where we're in a choice moment. We're in a choice moment of, are we going to choose our pure organic consciousness, or are we going to stay in karma? Are we going to stay in falsehood? Are we going to stay in misperceptions? And it's not a judgment. It's just an opportunity to explore. This is the awakening path. This is what I love supporting people with, is moving through our wounds, our traumas, as well as the perspectives that we're holding around ourself and things, having shifting perspective, getting true and aligned in our center and our connection with ourself, and to know ourself deeply. And that is what we're talking about with relating to other people. How well do you know yourself in your connection to yourself, and then how you're choosing to relate to others? And it's an ongoing exploration. But it's also a choice we can make. We can make a choice right here and now and say, I really want to be in my true, authentic experience of life, and how I relate to myself and how I relate to others. And that means really going in and taking a look, and then making choices from there. And it's not always easy, but it's well worth it. It's well worth it. So, yeah. So George, I'm being told by Spirit to let it go, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to let go of. I love that. Yeah, totally get it. So, yes, George. It's interesting to me because the words that came, there was two things that came. One was let go of systemic control, and two, let go of falsehood. So anywhere in your system that you still may be holding on to false ideas about yourself, about the world, about structures, and I'm just feeling anywhere in your system from ancestry that you're holding masculine structures that are not in coherence anymore. And sometimes we think we've worked through these things, and that's okay. Maybe you've done some work with this already, but there's just some other layers. And also your judgments and ideas about systemic control, because if you're still holding on to judgments around them, then you're still holding the system in place, if that makes sense. So it's a real time to go, whew, how much can I shed, the energies of the systemic control that I have been involved with, or held through my ancestry, or held through my perceptions of life. And I can see there's a part of you that wants to break free, but there's fear, there's discomfort. So Also, knowing the safety of what's possible through letting that shift. Yeah, letting that shift. Ah, hi Tia, so glad you're here with us. Yes. Yeah. 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 So, thank you so much for all your comments. Let's see, all of your experiences. So, all right, let's see. Manon, today I learned how fast my body hurts when stress happens. So yeah, great knowing. I turned it off yesterday by letting go, and now it's back. It is a program running. Is it a program running that needs healing? Well, for all of us, I feel like sometimes that's a program, right? So, so stress is, yes, and recognizing first, it's not just turning it off, it's going exploring it. Where's the stress coming from? Where specifically am I holding the stress in my body? Can I breathe with that part of my body and nurture that part of my body right now? Can I give myself some attention and go, right? Because a lot of times when stress is happening, what I'm seeing too is that there's a lot of energy that wants to move through your body. When we're waking up or when we're experiencing new things, or even with the frequencies on the planet right now, I can just see a lot of energies wanting to run through your body. And when a lot of energy runs through the body that the body's not used to, it can cause what we see as stress and pain in the body. So, what I would suggest for you is take some deep breaths with the body, acknowledge the energy that's going through your body that's causing the discomfort, invite whatever energies and do something nourishing or nurturing for yourself. Maybe it's a bath, maybe it's just lying down and resting, maybe it's going for a walk. However you feel, like, ask the energy, what do you need to do to integrate? What do you need to do to integrate? What do I need to do for the energy that is coming through that's causing stress? So, one, explore where the stress is coming from and where it's in your body. And then two, look at the energy that's new that wants to come in and embody, and invite it to integrate and take some deep breaths with it. So I'm seeing both of those things happening simultaneously. So it's an opportunity to explore both. Yeah. Shoulders are where it gets painful. Yeah. Yeah. So then just asking, what am I holding there? Because if you're tensing around your shoulders, what am I holding in my shoulders? What am I bracing myself against? What am I holding? Can I breathe into my shoulders and talk to the energy that's there in my shoulders? Maybe roll the shoulders around, move the shoulders, do some shoulder stretches, and just ask, what am I holding here? What's there, right? Do I need to hold on to this? Or is it something that wants to come in? Is it something that needs to go out? Explore, move with it. Just like we were talking about earlier, it's a relationship. It's not something that's just happening to you. It's not just something that needs to be released or let go of. It's something that's, what's here for me? You know, yeah, Cynthia wrote earlier, like, what's here for me? Check it out. And we're not victims, right? It's something that is here for us to explore and be in relationship with. That's what this life is about. Our relationship with ourself, our relationship with what we're experiencing, our relationship with those around us, and how we're choosing to move through these relationships with the most awareness and curiosity that we can have. How are we communicating with these experiences, right? So it's a powerful experience right now to really dive in and breathe and be willing to listen. That's the other key piece. Be willing to listen. Be willing to take the information that you're receiving, because sometimes it's not comfortable because it's something about ourselves that maybe we don't like, or something about the world or somebody else. And we're just like, what do I do with this? It's like, how much can I do to just be present with it? Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. That's all we can do at first sometimes, is acknowledge what's there, and then move into maybe a place of, can I accept this? And just ask, how much of me can accept this? And if a part of us can't accept it, say, okay, I hear you. It's okay. No forcing, no pushing. I'm just going to keep acknowledging you and breathing with you until there's a space open within me for it to land, for me to be present with it, for me to be in relationship with it. And I'm inviting through this the change, the opportunity of the transmutation of the experience, right? So it's always an invitation to be gentle, to connect. Awakening is all about connection to our true self. And to be connected to our true self, we have to connect with all of it first. We have to be connected. We have to connect on some level with all of it and move through the discomfort. Yes, and don't reject, don't disassociate. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes. Okay. All right. Kristen, yeah, this is the last thing I'm going to take because I want to go into the heart coherence unity meditation and then share about the guiding light sanctuary. So, yeah, Alicat, Kristen, what am I holding onto in my body and aura? What color is my aura and what do I need to know most at this time? There's a lot of questions. Okay. Because let's just see what comes first because, we can be holding a lot in our body and our aura. So I am just going to tune in and just share the first thing that comes for you so we can move into the meditation, okay? So let's look. So the first thing that's showing me that's kind of in your third layer out, more in your thought and causal bodies is grief. I'm hearing that you're holding grief, a lot of grief. And I'm seeing that as kind of bringing a lot of energy up around how to be with yourself in life, your self-perception and your experience. And that part of your energy, body, and aura is gray because of the grief. And then I'm seeing also these pink hues around the right edge and around the left edge is more gray. So I'm seeing that you're holding a lot of grief in the left side of your body, and which is coming through how you've perceived certain experiences in your life. And so I would suggest the thing to do the most right now is to connect with the grief that you're holding and invite a balance of perspective. And you can also invite that energy that is more clear on your right side to come in and support. And that's more of like what I'm hearing is looking at things from more of a logical point of view rather than an emotional point of view. It's almost like let's create some distance. So what I would suggest is take all of it and see it as you're watching it outside of yourself. This isn't disassociation. This is just choosing to go, so you can see it and be neutral, coming into a neutral place and looking at it and going, how am I perceiving this? How am I choosing to look at this? And maybe why am I holding so much grief around it? What can I do? How can I nurture the part of myself that's holding all this grief while choosing to have a perspective that's more nourishing and supportive of me? And just that can be what I'm seeing, though it's maybe going to take some time, some patience, some focus, some effort into doing that for yourself. But it'll be well worth it. So you're not holding all of that in your field right now. Yeah, and just as we're talking, I'm seeing more yellow coming up, which indicates that knowing from the divine self within you that also knows how to guide you through the experience. So I hope that's helpful. Yeah. All right, everyone. So let's go into, yeah, you're welcome, Whitney. So let's go into, I'm going to do a short heart and soul coherence meditation for all of us to get into, to let all of this integrate and anything else that you're moving through in life to integrate and ground in. And then I'll share about the sanctuary itself. So let's take a moment here to, again, settle into your seat, settle into your breath. Settle into this moment and recognize, wow, there was a lot of energy that moved through. There was a lot of information, there's a lot of questions, a lot of energy up in the field with everyone sharing. So we're going to ask for all of this energy to just move into a space so that we're all held again into our own center, our own energy field with the gold and white around our energy body. Any and all cords that were formed through listening to these questions, listening to the guidance, maybe tuning into somebody else's feelings or thoughts, letting all of these cords, yeah, good, shift from our bodies and go to source. Good. Calling all of our clear energy back to us from maybe someone we left it with within this group, or any thoughts or emotions or ideas that came up connected to anything else when we were listening and receiving, to just be cleared out, calling all of our energy, just pure soul, pure life force energy coming through that golden white light around the body into the center of the body, filling us up again, welcoming soul, welcoming source. And again, breathing through the heart, nice golden light through the center of the heart. A nice light going through the center of your heart. And imagining this light from your heart moving through your whole body, nourishing your cells, quieting the mind, inviting the mind to quiet and breathe in and out with your heart, connecting with the pulse of your heart, the spiraling opening and closing of your heart. We're going to invite this light of pure heart, pure love, pure connection to flow through the heart, welcoming it through all the cells of your body, a soothing, soothing, soothing cascade of light spiraling through the whole head and around the brain, around your cheeks and your jaw and your eyes and all the nerves in your ears, your mouth swirling through all the way down the back of your neck and the vertebra and the stem, brain stem, and the start of the vagus nerve in the back of the neck, and down through the sides and the front of the neck, and letting this flow all the way down your spine, around your shoulders and down around the ribs, down through the base of your belly. And if you wish to, you can place hands on your heart and maybe a hand anywhere else on your body that you'd like to bring support to. One hand on your heart and anywhere else you'd like to bring support to. As we invite this soothing light flowing, white, soft, pure heart, pure consciousness, light flowing from around, from the center of your spine, flowing through your nerves, flowing around your back like a big hug, around and flowing over your shoulders, around your arms, all the way to the front of your body, over your chest and belly. A nourishing, light-filled hug of soothing, soft, pure, loving energy. Letting that flow down around your bum and your hips and your thighs and your calves and your feet, all the way around you. Heart-filled hug of light from your soul to you, from source to you. Then breathing in, giving yourself permission to be held, to be loved, to be soothed. From within and without. Welcoming through this, through all of your brain and your body and your nerves and your energy body, all that came through today to integrate. We welcome it to land where it can land. For all that's ready to be transmuted, to be done so with ease, grace, strength, the courage, and the willingness to deepen relationship with self. Opening your heart to yourself. Opening your heart to yourself. Opening your heart to your soul, opening your mind and your whole body, your cells of your body, breathing in, remembering that every cell of your body is a spark of light of your soul, of source. Every part of your body, the myofascial, the crystalline light body within is the truth of yourself. Breathing in clarity, breathing in all the frequencies that you want to breathe in right now to fill you up, to magnify, to open through your body. What are you choosing now in this moment for yourself? Saying yes to yourself, saying yes to your wholeness, saying yes to your remembrance, saying yes to your embodiment, saying yes to being, yes to being. To being with yourself in every moment as it is, as it is, as it is. Inviting the trust of the strength of your soul, of source, that allows who you are to be seen, to be felt, to be heard by you, as well as the universe and all your guides to support all that is ready to come through for you. Opening your eyes and your ears and your body and your being to the aligned life, to the aligned opportunities, to the aligned experiences that are presented through your soul, through your heart, through your being, to give you all that you're here to receive. Breathing in the receiving, breathing in the receiving. that you are giving you. And then from here, knowing that you then get to give from this pure place as well, your true place, your authentic space, the grace of your gifts and truth. Taking a breath in here and just sitting with that for a moment in stillness and silence. Guiding this coherence, these frequencies and these knowings and these callings from within that are true to guide you home, to yourself more and more each moment, and guiding you into all that is aligned for you in life. Breathing into your heart, breathing into your whole body, giving yourself some deep, full body breaths, breathing these frequencies and coherences through your whole being. Deep breaths in. Maybe a nice sigh out. Beautiful. Feeling your feet, feeling your hands, welcoming yourself to the space with any intentions for your day forward. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We really created a beautiful, sacred, divine space today, and I appreciate all of your energy and connection and willingness to be in this space and the beauty that you are and showing up. I'm so grateful for your presence, so grateful for what we get to co-create together. And so this is a sanctuary, right? This is life. And so this is a reminder too, how much are we creating a sanctuary, a place of connection for ourselves to sit with, to be with in our lives on a daily basis. And so I know we just created a beautiful space. And so I want to go into the sharing here of the guidance that I received to create the Guiding Light Sanctuary. And it was a nice, beautiful message that came through, is that in these times, it's so nice to have a place to come home to have a place to anchor into, to have a space that you know when you show up, you get to bring whatever's present and you get to be who you are, and you get to receive from not only me, Kristen, as the holder and creator of this sanctuary space, that you're also co-creating the space, that a group of people get together in like mind and like heart and like soul, that want to know themselves and go through the growth and the change that you're going through in a space that supports on a weekly basis that opportunity. So remembering who you are, getting clear on what's present for you, get the guidance, get the support, get the healing, like we just did, though in the sanctuary, because it'll be a much smaller group, you get on to talk with your voice. You actually get to share with your voice and be, seen and supported by everyone in the space. So, this is what I feel, for moving forward. It's about these collective spaces where we come together and have this clarity, so that throughout the week, the rest of the week after we meet and come together, that you're like, all right, I know my practices, or I know the next step, or I know the direction, or I'm going to be focusing on these frequencies, these ways of being, this perspective through my week to support. And then boom, you have a week later, you get to come right back into the space and anchor in again and come home to yourself again and feel that resonance, feel your heart, feel your soul, know that, and get to know it, and stabilize the presence of yourself, stabilize the information, the guidance, the support, the clarity for 4 months. And for this year, wow, I had a group already, and the group was amazing. And it was really powerful for everyone to come together, every week for 4 months, and get to know each other, and receive and support the space as well with the high frequency. And so it's an opportunity, it's a real opportunity through this year to come in and stabilize. Who are you ready to, like, oh, I want to just really stabilize my presence within myself, my path, my clarity, my knowing, that whatever. And you can bring, that's the cool part about the sanctuary, is you bring whatever's present. You can show up however you are. Sometimes there's tears, sometimes there's laughter, sometimes there's, some real deep stuff that comes up, but everyone's there. Everyone's there in this space to say yes to whatever is present, yes to whatever wants to come through, yes to whatever needs to be held and nurtured, supported, guided. And so in this year of 2026, I mean, last year was intense. This year started off intense, and it's going to be a ride, especially with the things that are going to be changing and moving in the world. There's going to be so many changes happening. And so how do we get to presence ourselves, to come into a space where we know we're going to be met, we're going to be received, we're going to be held, and we get to then move from that space with the foundation and clarity each week. Boom, 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 for 4 months to anchor this in. And so the way it works is similar to this. You get to come in every week. I open it up with a short grounding presencing meditation, and then each person gets to share and receive guidance from me, receive what's there and present. And then once that's complete, we have a beautiful meditation, and sometimes healing has come through. It's not the same meditation every week. Sometimes it's incorporating a theme that showed up in the group, and then it's like, wow, we're doing a healing. We're doing a healing and moving into coherence with self, and really anchoring in what it is that we're going to be moving forward into our life, into the week. And so that's the profound opportunity that I am presenting for us to create. And I'm learning as well. So our last group, we had like almost 10 people, and it was a lot. And so I've learned for this one, we're going to have 7 attend at the most, 7 people in the group, including myself, and with myself, that's 8. And I landed on that number. I was like, oh, cool. There's going to be, if there is 7 that come in, I would hope and love for you to join us and make the 7 and create the 8 of that stability and the power and the geometry of that. And I've had some people mention, hey, what about, what if I sign up and there's more than 7? Well, if there's more than 7, awesome. And we would just carry that over and create a new group and create 2 smaller groups so that everyone gets to be a part of this. So don't be afraid to show up thinking, or sign up thinking that, I won't fit into the 7. So I would love that. And if you have any questions about it, please put it in chat or in the comments. I'd love to know if you have any questions. And we start Friday. We're going to be meeting, depending on maybe if there's 2 groups, there's a different day, but we'll be meeting on Friday. We start February 6th, 11:30 to 1 Central Time. So that's what, 12:30 Eastern Time to 2. And we get to just come in together, share, ground in, connect, be guided, create a sacred divine space, and know that it's a sanctuary. Know that it's going to be a light-filled sanctuary for you to show up in no matter what. And it'll be something that you can tune into. That's what I love about these spaces too. And I don't know if you've experienced this in groups, but one of the ways that I love to curate this space for groups and the energy for groups is holding that space. So I meditate with that group space every morning. All my groups I do this with, so that it's a energetic field that's held, and it's not about, being in everyone's space all the time through that field. It's more of like, here's a space in the field, an energetic field that is supporting you just in clarity, pure presence of light that you chose to enter into. So that's the possibility of coming into this space together. So it's a place to bring your challenges, a place to bring your celebrations, a place to bring everything in between and come home. Come home to yourself and be with yourself. So I'm going to put the link to that in the chat so you can check out the information. And maybe you already have, but if you want to check it out again, you can go here and check out the information about it. And my my ask for this, the exchange that I'm bringing into this space, is $188 per month. $188 per month for joining the group. And that would be 4 times that you get to meet with me, or 5, depending. Some months have 5 weeks. Imagine that. We get to meet 5 times a month. Amazing. And we would be able to connect February, March, April, and May. And to let this year be a solid foundation for you moving through it. So if you have any questions about it, please feel free to email me. If you have any questions, put them in chat and comments here. I'd love to join with you in this space and let 2026 be really a grounded, loving, heart-opening, soul coherent place for you to step into and bring your brilliance and be your brilliance and live your life the life that you're choosing to embody and be, and to help you with that and support that process. Because the more we do that as a whole, imagine what this world gets to become when we continue this path of connecting with ourselves. So I want to thank you all so much for being here, for showing up, for grounding in, for asking the questions, for receiving the guidance. And for any of you that are saying yes to the Guiding Light Sanctuary, thank you. Come on in. All you have to do is go to that link that I just put in chat or comments and sign up, and you'll be in, and we'll have a wonderful time together. So this is what we're doing. Great. Thank you, Marion. Thank you, George. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate all of you, Adela and Nalitha and Mary and Whitney, and all of you who asked questions, and then all of you who were just present in receiving and holding this space as well. So come into the Guiding Light Sanctuary. You can email me if you have any questions or concerns or comments about that. I love you all, and may you let's just take a moment here to come into gratitude. To come into gratitude for yourself. To come into gratitude for your presence, for your choice to be on your awakening path, to continue with your growth, your awareness, your connection with self. Thank you for doing the work. Thank you for being present. Give yourself a moment of honoring for all that has taken place, for all that is now, and all that will be for you in your pure alignment of heart and soul and presence. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I ask and I give thanks to all the energies and guides and presences that were also present in our space, in deep support, and the energy of the day and the energy of the time. So thank you. I love you all so much. And if you wish to, check out the Guiding Light Sanctuary, and I'd love for you to be with us. So thank you so much. Take good care, and we'll be in touch. So much love to you all. Be well.